Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you along with me as I clean the house and do some chores and stuff like that. Today is midterms day, so I'm just waking up, getting ready. And how I like to start my day, no matter what day of the week it is with a little bit of Animal Crossing. I like to play Pocket Camp. It is holding me over until real Animal Crossing comes out for the Switch. But it's okay for what it is. It's enjoyable, and it's definitely keeping me held over. So that's what I tend to do in the morning. But I'm going to take you guys along with me today as a general clean with me, get ready with me, follow me around the house. Today was the day to vote, so I'm getting ready, getting up, and getting the house cleaned before Evan comes home and we go vote. So I'm starting off the morning by just taking a shower. I'm not a morning shower person, but I wanted to start the day right, and I'm just washing myself with a whole bunch of Lush products. I'm using the new Cinders. I think it's part of the Christmas holiday collection. So I'm using that. It smells very delightful, kind of like a Christmas cookie with a little bit of cinnamon in it. And I use Karma shampoo and I think American Dream conditioner in my hair. And now I'm just drying everything off. And I'm getting ready to do my skincare routine, which is something that I'm trying to stay in the habit of. I'm trying really hard to take good care of my skin lately. So I just washed my face in the shower, and I use Glossier's Milk Jelly Cleanser. So I'm going to exfoliate now. I'm going to use the Skin Perfector from Glossier, and you just take a cotton pad, and then there's this pump at the top, and you just pump it slowly. I do it like 3 times to engorge the pad. So I'm just going to basically fix my face. I've been breaking out since I stopped using it. All over the top of my head. And my skin has started to get like greasy and like peely, scabby. I don't know how to like describe my skin on the top of my head for a like non rough cleanser, and for a, what's it called, not a pore strip, you know what I mean? There's no like roughness to this at all. I'm literally just smearing something on my face. The pad is always dirty, like it is always discolored, and there's always little black dots from what I assume are my pores. So it really does pull the stuff out of my skin, which I find fascinating, just absolutely fascinating. What a day for the day we have to go vote. It is pouring rain. So the next thing that I do, I use their serums on my skin. So I'm going to start with Super Bounce, and this is hyaluronic acid, vitamin B5, and it's to ease and soften tight, rough skin. This one's a more thick consistency, but I'll rub it together, and then I will just start patting it and rubbing it into my skin. And this I do all over the face. So I'm gonna repeat that with the Super Pure Serum, which is these names: niacinamide, that sounds like cyanide, but it's not, and zinc, and it's to calm breakout prone skin and to clear up redness. And I do have redness all around here, so I'm going to just target like the upper half of my face. And then the last one that I'm going to do is the Super Glow, and this is vitamin C and magnesium, and this just brightens and energizes dull, tired skin. So after I'm done my skincare routine, I just get dressed in pajamas, of course, and I am going to start hooking up our portable washer. It's just a very simple setup. It hooks up into our bathroom sink, and it drains. As you can see, it hooks up to the sink and then it drains into the tub and just plugs into the wall. It's a very, very simple setup. Not the best washer though. I will definitely say if I were to review it, I definitely would not recommend it. And after I have the washer all set up, the next step is to start sorting our clothes into small piles. Since it's a small washer, it cannot handle big loads. So I tend to just get everything sorted into piles to see how many loads of laundry I have to do in that kind of time frame. Then I will just start loading the piles of laundry into the washer. And yeah, it's not the best. I will definitely say I got it because it looked like it, you know, it was a little bit extra money, and I got it because it looked like it was going to really stick around for a while, suit our needs, and be kind of like fancy, I guess. So I got it because of those reasons, and it just really struggles with actually performing the tasks it's supposed to. Instead of washing the clothes, it just kind of filters the water through. Like it won't fill with water and then wash. The water goes into the machine and right out through the tube. So it's something we have to monitor, which sucks, but overall much better than having to go to the laundromat. And it requires like high efficiency, what is it called? detergent, which isn't a big deal. So that's what you just saw me doing, is putting in I want to say between 1 to 2 loads worth of detergent in there. And then I've sort of figured out what kind of wombo combo of settings it needs to be to limit our monitoring of the system. So that's what you're seeing me do now. And then I'm just hitting the start button. And while the first load of laundry is getting underway, I'm going to make my coffee this morning. The cup is from Killstar, if you're interested, down below, and if it's still available, I will list it. And I can see my screen is starting to turn white again, which is a little frustrating. I am going to be using some pumpkin spice coffee creamer from Coffee Mate. This is one of my favorite coffee creamers, and I'm so happy it's available again. But this is how I tend to start every morning, with a little cup of coffee. It really energizes me, curbs my hunger, and it really tends to give me a lot of motivation for the things I need to get done in the day. I'm sorry. Can we just pause for a second? Okay. Apparently I can pause the ads. When I do stuff, like when I clean, or when I'm brainstorming, or when I'm just sitting here, you know what I mean? When I'm doing things, I like to have stuff on. So just right now, I'm browsing through Netflix, right? I'm doing the Netflix thing right now, if you guys can see. Netflix. I'm flipping through things and I'm like looking at the different like TV shows and movies that I could watch, and you know how they have like the little trailers beforehand. Well, I'm watching the trailer and it ends and it just starts the show. Like I didn't even click on the thing, you know what I mean, to see like the match or the rating, or like I didn't do anything, and it's a TV show, so it just started playing episode 1, and I didn't tell it to. You know, when I watch a trailer, that doesn't mean that I'm interested in actually watching the thing. I didn't even click on you to like get to the point where I can add you to my list to watch later. You just instantly played Netflix. What are you doing? What I really don't like, and this is what really grinds my gears, is Netflix is the one that started the whole thing where it's like, are you still watching after binge watching a show for 5 episodes? But you know, you'll check me if I'm still watching, but you'll instantly play something that I didn't even click on. Makes no sense to me. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to find something to like put on in the background. And I think I'm gonna watch an episode of The Haunting on Hill House while I do my brainstorming, and then I'll do that for an hour, continue with the laundry, and after an hour I will, no matter what, if I'm done or not, I will tackle the kitchen and I will pick this back up later.
No live organism can continue to exist sanely under conditions of absolute reality. Even larks and katydids are supposed by some to dream.
So while I have that on in the background, I am currently working on a planning entry for the next 6 months. I wanted to manifest and plant some seeds for the things that I would like to see bloom and blossom in my life in the next 6 months, and as well as, plant some actual trees. So starting foundations for things that I would like to see blossom and thrive in the next coming years. So that's what I am doing currently. I got up to get some planner stickers so that I can make it a little bit more fun and nice to look at, and just visually appealing to myself. But oh boy, as you can tell, this show really 100% took my attention. This is not complete at all. I'm actually still adding things to this entry. Okay, well, I didn't 100% finish, so I will come back to it later, but it's been an hour. I just finished episode 1 of The Haunting of Hill House. Oh my goodness, do I recommend this? This is so well filmed, so well written. It is beautiful. I felt like I was watching a movie. This is so good. I definitely recommend it. It is so good. But I guess I will just check in on you guys now with how this is going. I know I'm not done. I still have stuff that I know I want to put in here, but it's been an hour. It's 11:30, so I want to get the kitchen done. I want to get like all the chores at least started and like partially done, so that I'm not leaving them and then they don't get done at all. So I am going to start cleaning the house a little bit, and then I will come back and probably do another episode while I do some more. But I kept like stopping because it was so like enthralling almost, the show. And I love the story of Hill House. I love this, so this is great. So the first order of business was to start tidying up our bedroom, and I find the best way to do this for us is to really just make our bed. Once all the clothes, if there's any clothes on the floor, are picked up, it still tends to look very messy and busy, and I found like making the bed really helps kind of make the room look and feel so much better, and I think that's something that's really good for both of us. So I did that real quick. By the time I finished with the bedroom and making the bed, the first load of laundry was completed. So here I am just cleaning out the filter on our portable dryer and putting in the first load of our laundry. And here I am just frantically walking around in circles as I talk to myself and kind of plan out the start of this disaster area, cleaning this disaster area of our kitchen. Really, I wanted to start with getting everything off of the counters, and then I wanted to do the dishes. Right now I'm pouring out the leftover soup and just getting everything done, and everything's off the counter. So the next order of business is to start wiping everything down and cleaning it. And I really like to use Mrs. Meyer's for cleaning our counter space and our oven space. And right now I think we're using the scent Lemon Verbena. I have currently picked up some of the special scents for the holidays, the pumpkin scent, so I'm very excited to try those around the house. The scent of Mrs. Meyer's really lingers, so it really helps make the house look, feel, and smell absolutely clean. So after the counter space is completed and the stove is all nice and spotless, I just start on the dishes. And I am, we didn't have a lot of dishes, so it didn't take super long. And for this, I also like to use Mrs. Meyer's. Same scent, I believe this came in a Grove pack that I got last year. So I'm just now laying out all of the clean dishes, and I like to let them air dry. And once air dry, I will put them away. And that's pretty much my day, guys. The rest of the day consisted of just completing our laundry, and then Evan came home around 5 o'clock and we promptly left to go vote. So that was essentially my day in a nutshell, and that's how I actually really like to spend my days when I am not at work. So yeah, so I'm glad that I got to take you guys along with me on a day in my life type of video, and I want to make a lot more of these on my channel. So please let me know down below if this is a type of video that you enjoy, or if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.